Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Living. You're joined with Vic
and Jasmine.
We have a very, very, very special guest in the building.
Yes.
We've been trying to make this happen for the longest. Back and forth, back, balls, like a game of tennis. We finally got you here in the studio. Do you want to introduce yourself, lovely?
Hi guys, my name is Sola, known as Sola Patronne on Instagram, social media. So,
Oh, love that.
Thank you
love
for
that.
being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
you.
I'm really excited because this is my first podcast.
Have you rebranded? Are you just Shola? Just Solo? Shola? No. Last name? No.
No, I haven't rebranded. I don't know. I just kept the last name because I don't know.
It's your internet name?
Yeah, it's my internet name. So
Do people come up to you and go, "Are you Shola Patronne?"
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I get that all the time.
That's cute though. That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. I love it.
Now, I've been watching your stuff from ages, from like beginning. So it's amazing to see your journey.
Oh, thanks.
I feel like you and Vic have a lot in common because I saw your house tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, your house looks nice.
Congrats on your house
Thank you.
as well.
Thank you.
Congrats, that's really good.
I feel like I have to keep correcting people. I didn't buy a house, it was a flat.
Oh, it's a flat.
It doesn't matter.
Still, like that's a big achievement.
Oh no, I know it is, but I feel like when
Yeah.
people like it's a house, I'm like, no, it's not. Maybe feel what did I put on social media? Anyways, I'm not correcting it.
It's still
But yeah,
a big
congratulations. I love when you shared your story because I was like, oh, I wish I knew about all this. Because I remember you said that you bought from someone who, those fixed people who like do up apartments and do up flat
houses.
I was like, I wish I did that.
That's what I did because I just
so smart.
there was no way I was going to renovate a whole house myself. There's just no way.
Because that's what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I'll cut a lie to you. I really hate it.
Oh, it's so long. Yeah.
How is the journey going though?
Yeah, it's going really well. It's so you haven't moved in?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, living by yourself is just so hard. I think because I've just got so used to living with my mum and my sister that I find it so hard to like it's just hard.
Do you live far from them?
Not really. I live 20 minutes away. So,
Oh, that's
I'm
so
literally
cute.
there this week. Like I was like,
Oh.
okay, this week I'm going home because
so
I just
cute.
can't.
But I remember watching your video and you were saying, oh, this is my sister's room. So
Oh.
your sister will be coming here. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's so adorable.
Yeah, I haven't bought a bed in that room yet. So she hasn't visited
Okay.
yet.
Oh, really?
No, she
No,
hasn't.
that's so... I love when siblings do that. I was watching this girl and her
Yeah.
sister was like, this is my room. I was like, right, the confidence.
Yeah. And I've got a dressing room as well.
Oh,
I'm still
love
doing that
that.
up. I feel like that's my favourite room
Mhm.
in the house. So when I'm lonely, I just go there, play some music.
That's so
And
cute.
just chill. Yeah.
That's really nice. Just
I mean,
having-
how was like your home buying journey? I mean, I know you've spoken about it a
Oh.
bit and stuff, but
I think for me it was easy. I did the transaction myself because I'm a property. I'm a property
no
lawyer.
solicitor.
So so I didn't have to pay a solicitor because obviously my firm had the transaction. So I basically did it myself. I knew exactly what to look for. Because I'm in the industry, I knew exactly what to look for. I knew who I would go to, the estate agents to go to, because some estate agents will literally string you along. So it was, for me, it was okay. Like at first, when I first wanted to do my mortgage application, when I went to a financial advisor, he kind of told me, this was like a year before I wanted to buy. He told me everything that I needed to do. I had a Mercedes C-Class that I was paying for monthly. He was like, yeah, you need to get rid of that. Yeah.
So you to get rid of your car?
Yeah, he was like, you need to get rid of that because of like affordability and stuff. So he was like, you need to get rid of that and you need to have less things going out of your account. And he was like, your savings is fine. Because I had so much saved. Like it was crazy. I had a lot, like over what I needed for a deposit, basically. But he was like, you need, because I was still paying for law school as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How much is that, if you don't mind us asking?
So
do you have to pay like student loan payments?
Yeah, it's kind of like student loan payments, but you pay it yourself because it's a private loan. So when I went law school, when I went to law school, it was 15 grand for actual law school, but then the interest on it was like double. It made it double.
Wow.
So it was like
Bloody
30k.
Is that a
law
UK
school.
thing or?
Yeah, it's a UK thing.
How
So,
many years is law school?
1 year. But I did a fast track one, so I did it in like 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you brainy.
Oh,
Wow.
So but it was so expensive, and like I was paying for it every month as well. So he was like, you need to either reduce the payments or just pay it off. So I had to pay that off. So
Oh
I
my
had
God,
to use a chunk of my
stop.
deposit to pay it off. So then I was like, I can't buy a house. Like, how am I going to save
bless
again?
you, yeah.
And then, so then I got rid of my car and I bought another one. So that was another cash loss.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to wait another year. So I was saving for a whole year. But I told my managers, I was like, guys, I've literally paid off law school. I've returned my car and I've literally used 15K to buy another car. You guys need to make me money now. Like,
is this your content creator manager?
I was like, you guys need to make me money because at that time I was still a trainee solicitor. So it's like I wasn't making as much as I'm making now as a solicitor. So I was like, I need to make more money, guys. Like a chunk of my deposit is gone. So you guys need to come up with a lot. So
secure the bag.
Yeah.
Basically.
So in that year, I think it was like 2021. Is it 2020? Yeah, 2021. I was doing so much. Like, so doing that again was like really, really hard because obviously I was still working,
working as a solicitor and working as an influencer.
Yeah. And then before you qualify as well, you have to do a lot of courses, professional skills courses, and you have to do an exam as well, and that's like the hardest exam. If you don't pass it, you can't qualify.
Can you retake it?
You can retake it once and that's it.
After the 15 I paid.
Yeah, after going to uni, after doing law school, paying a private loan, if you don't pass it, basically, that's it. So in that year, I was doing all of that. I was doing influencing. I was like doing trainee work, and in that firm that I was working at, you had to be doing networking as well. So I was just doing so much. I think I kept saying to my sisters and my mom, like, 2021 was like the year that nearly killed me because I was doing so much. I was also getting over my ex as well.
Bless you.
It was just so much that I was doing. But yeah, so that was the journey saving. And then my managers actually came through with that. Like, I saved so much to the point that I made more than I lost.
Oh, amazing.
In the start of the year. So I was really happy about that. And then then I called the financial advisor again, like, hello, mate. Got rid of the car, paid off law school, and now I'm ready. Like, I'm ready now. And then, so he did the application for me. So I had the mortgage promise first before I started looking for a house.
What's the mortgage promise? Is that principal? Or
mortgage and principal. Okay. So that's when obviously they tell you this is how much we can give you. And so then I started looking. But from that point, it was easy because I knew what I was doing.
I just find it so crazy. The guy said, get rid of the car.
Yeah.
Because with me,
a lot of people do that though.
No, because when I speak to people, like people who have nice cars and stuff, and they do the application, they just say that it means that they have to put down more deposit. Yeah. Like, I feel like people don't advise. I don't know. I think it depends with not solicitors, financial advisors
that you go to.
Some will be like, okay, come back in a year. Some will be like, oh, if you want to do it today, we can do it today, but the interest might be high. Or like, even one lady said,
that's the thing. So he did give me options, but I think the best option was to get rid of the car because he was like, it's either that your interest will be really high and you're gonna have, or your monthly payments will be really high. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I'm happy that I got rid of it because really and truly it was a stupid move anyway. I just wanted a nice car to drive.
But what's wrong with having a nice car?
No, when I'm driving my car, wrong with it. And the thing is, like, even when I bought my next car, I still got a Mercedes. I just had to buy it in cash.
Oh, okay, got
you. So I think for me, now that I think about it, it's actually better because I was spending so much every month on that car anyway, and then spending money on like insurance and road tax and stuff. So I think it's a good way to actually just, say, you know what, you don't actually need it. You can get something a little bit smaller, but still nice.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. No, but on the financial advisors, one said to me, have you got bad credit? I said, if I had bad credit, would I be talking to you right now? And she said, and before I even spoke, she said, don't worry. It was a Nigerian one. She said, don't worry about that. Okay, she didn't say it, but she said, don't worry. She said, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We can handle it. So she said to me, she said, if you have bad credit, you just pay me an extra fee and we can manage it.
Change it.
I said, there's no, not in a legal sense, but it means like, maybe I'll have to put down a bigger deposit, or maybe like Shola said, your the repayments might be higher, and I was just like, no, it's actually really good. Yeah. And that's what annoyed me during my process. The fact that my credit was really good. I had one advisor lying to me saying that the fact that the application didn't go through. she said it was rejected. I said, rejected on what? She goes, maybe it could be, she's like, I don't know, it could be a whole host of things. I called up Nationwide, they said there's no application.
Oh no.
Yeah, everybody's mad.
No.
Everyone's bloody crazy. So yeah. What a journey. But you made it to the finish line.
Yeah,
but you know what you were saying reminded me of what my friend Tolly was telling me the other day. She said that everyone has seasons. Like sometimes in life, like some people, their life just goes like, oh, everything's honky-dory, have bad days, have good days. But some people, it's like, I have my graft year. Yeah. And I feel like that was your graft year.
It was. But in 2021, it really was. That year was, wow. Like every time I think about how much I was doing and getting over like my ex and doing just so much that I was doing, I just think, wow, how did I do all of that?
But do you know what's so crazy? You probably made, I don't know if this was the same time, but you made a video about the housing process as from a solicitor's point of view. And that helped me so much. But I remember when you were speaking about it and you were like, and just watching you wouldn't have known that you were going through all of this. And I remember you saying, but guys, you know, I'm on my way. But like, I think you were saying something like, I want to do it. And I was like, oh, I believe you can. But we don't know the whole bass that's going on behind the scenes. It's crazy.
There was so much going on. So much. I think for me, it was mainly paying off law school because that was really hard. I mean, it was like 30K to pay off.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. That's some people's deposit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This country, I have things to say.
Yeah. I know. There's a lot to say.
It's not a good country, is
Honestly.
it?
They've changed it now though because a lot of people complained about it. So I think it's like 2K now, but then you have to do one exam.
It's 2,000. They dropped it from 30 to 2.
Yeah. So
Excuse
they
me?
dropped it from 15. So the interest was obviously the interest on my loan was a lot. So they dropped it from 15 to like, I think it's like 1,000 or 2,000 pounds now. But then
I beg your pardon.
But the thing is, the exam now is really hard. So you have to get 80% to pass, whereas before you had to get 40% to pass.
Oh,
yeah.
Oof.
So it's harder to pass now, but it's easier to get in, like to get into law school. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that is wild.
Gosh.
I got a question actually. What made you want to stick with being a solicitor? Even though you have like a really fruitful online presence and career.
I don't know. I think for me, I've just never, I don't know how to explain it. I think for me, I feel like sometimes I think social media is not real in my mind.
Wow.
Like I just think it could go any minute. Like if something happened to me, God forbid, I just think I won't be able to do this forever. Like there's no way I could do this forever. And I think the thought of relying on engagement to make money just wasn't something that I can do forever. Like I can't imagine having kids and still trying to do influencing and still trying to like, you know, guys, do this, you know, like, comment, do this. Like in my mind, I just thought, no, it's just a lot. I'd rather just know that I have a job and security of like knowing that I would get paid every single month. And I think that's why I've stuck to doing law. But also like I credit the girls that do social media like full time because you must have so much. Sometimes I don't want to record videos. Sometimes I don't want to take pictures. Like you have to proper motivate yourself. Whereas having a job, it's like whether you like it or not, you have to be there. Like you have to be there. You signed a contract. But because there was times where I didn't have a job, so I would leave a job. Me, if a job gets too serious, too much for me, I'm going. Please, deuces, bye. Like if I'm in a job and they're stressing me, they're doing one kind racism, they're doing no. I will go. Like I will actually leave, and then there will be like a month where I'm just doing influencing, and then I would have to motivate myself to get out of bed, motivate myself to record, motivate myself to take pictures. And I think the thought of doing that forever was just like, no, I can't do that forever. Like there's no way. And then I would start applying for jobs again.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I find that with influencing, most times you're literally just in bed or like editing, and I hate editing so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you source out? You could source out something.
I know, but then sometimes I think it might not be my style.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I should do though. Like my managers always tell me to, like all the time. But I think I'd have to find someone that I trust enough to like edit. Yeah, but yeah, I just find it really hard to do. I think I find it harder to do influencing full time than I do my actual full time job.
That's crazy.
That's why I rate the girls that do it full time, because it's like, wow, you're really like you're going in. Yeah.
I do find that mad. Like I think I was speaking about that with Prini and Amber last week. Like your livelihood is actually based on engagement.
Yeah.
Like you have, like people have to like you.
Exactly.
That's why I don't think I could potentially do it full time.
And it's like you have to retain those people that like you. And if you do one thing that they don't like, that's it. They unfollow.
Don't hear from.
That's it. They unfollow
Think
you.
this
Your
girl used to like my
engagement
pictures
goes
all the
low.
time. Where is she?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
And I can imagine like the comparison, all that.
Yeah, it's too much. And like you start comparing yourself to other people. You'll be like, oh, maybe if I do this, then, you know, my engagement will go up. Maybe and then it starts messing with your brain as well, like with your mind. And I don't like that. Anything that messes with my peace of mind, I can't deal with it. And then like, oh, you have to make 3 reels every week. You have to do this and do that. You have to post on your story. Like when my managers send me like, they often have not interviews, like meetings with like people that work in Instagram, and they give, to be able to grow, you need to do 3 reels per week, post on your story every day, do this. And I'm just like, who has time to do all of that? Like, it's just a lot. The thought of it is just like, wow, you have to put yourself out there all the time.
It is a job.
It is.
Some girls, I remember on TikTok, and this girl was like, you want to grow on Instagram? You got to post a reel every day.
Yeah.
I said every day. I said, what content? What more content? Like,
you know what I mean? That's why, like, what do you want me to put out there?
Because
like,
you lot will see my face and be like, Vic again. This girl again. And do you know what happened? You mute. Because that's what I've done. When people post too much, I said, this is too much. You know the stories as well. I've muted some people because I said, I see your face too much. It's too much of me seeing you. You need to slow down.
But then the thing is, Instagram actually tells you to do that to be able to grow. And it's too much. It's too much.
Especially when like, okay, it's like, okay, sister, I've seen your face. But I click off you. And then it comes back and your story is so much.
Yeah, that you have to it keeps coming back. You have to keep pressing. But the thing is, Instagram tells you to do that.
Yeah. I can't blame people.
It's a full time. And then the thing is, you end up living your life on social media. And I didn't want to do that. So,
and doing things for social media.
Yeah, doing things for social media. It's like you can't even enjoy yourself when you're out because quickly get the phone out, get the content quickly. Like it's all well and good trying to get content for a good time or like for memories and stuff. But when it becomes something you have to do every single day just to make money, it's just, the thought of that was just too much for me. Yeah.
Well done to you because you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
But I mean, how is it being at your house now and you're getting your stuff together, getting the decorating together?
You know, like things are expensive. Like I didn't realize how expensive things like furniture is so expensive. One, and then there's
what about curtains? When you saw the price of curtains,
oh my god! You know I don't have curtains yet. First I had to do blinds. Blinds are expensive as well. And then curtains, I was like, Mum, like, did you actually pay this? She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I paid for it. What, you think this is a joke? You wanted to buy a house. Now go and do it.
Exactly. Oh my god.
But it's like things are expensive. Even little things like you don't, like your parents would buy for you, like tissue and like toothpaste. And I'm just like, why do I have to buy all these things? They actually eat into your money. Yeah. So sometimes when I go home, I'll take toothpaste from my mum.
Not you doing shopping at home.
Yeah, I do a bit of shopping at home. Because my mum likes to buy in bulk as well. So she always has loads of stuff at home.
Yeah, my mum be buying. I don't know if she's ready for war all the time. It's actually really bad. Like she used to let go.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, no, I think, that is hard. And also cooking for yourself as well is so hard.
Have you used HelloFresh yet?
No, I haven't.
You do an ad with them,
yeah,
actually.
everyone keeps telling me to do it. Maybe I will. But cooking for yourself is hard. So sometimes
do you find food goes off quickly? Or?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Sometimes I'll go home and just pack food from my mum. Like after work, I'll be like, Mommy, what did you cook? Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, that's cute. That's
really cute. Fair enough. When you're by yourself, like if Kaya's not with me, I'll standardly have cereal for dinner.
Wow.
Yeah. So it gets like that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it because you can't be asked to cook, or do you find that you overcook, or what?
Yeah, like sometimes there's been times I've cooked and then like Kaya will go to her dad's or something, and then I'm like, it's just me and I don't really fancy it today. So then I'm like,
okay.
The food goes to waste. And if I know she's not coming back the next day, I'll just be like, fuck it, I'm not cooking again. I'm just gonna have cereal.
Mad.
Yeah. I know.
What's your lot's favourite cereal?
Crunchy nut, but it's not good for you.
Is it why?
It's like, apparently a bowl of crunchy nut is like the equivalent of like 2 Snickers bars.
Oh, really? Somebody can't eat breakfast again.
Oh my god.
There's all these rules.
No, but it's really sugary.
That's like, remember when I said it in school, like, oh, I eat Cocoa Pops. People are like, oh my God, that's so much sugar. I was like,
Cocoa
what
Pops
should
is
I
like
eat
my
then?
favourite.
It's really nice.
It's really nice. I love a Cocoa Pops.
Yeah.
Your face is airbrushed, by the way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, honestly.
It's really giving. What's the foundation?
Yeah.
Estee Lauder.
Is it double wear?
Double wear. That's my
Really?
favourite foundation.
Mine too.
Oh, I love that foundation.
What's on the lips, please?
Oh, just lip balm. But like lip liner.
Ordinary lip. Ordinary.
No, lip liner and lip balm.
Sorry.
Lip liner is Max Chestnut.
Okay. Mine keeps snapping. I'm not rebuying that thing again.
Do you know what? Anytime I always lose it as well. So every time when I go out, I can't take it out with me.
Yeah,
because I
that's
always
a good,
lose
that's a
it.
good move.
And it's £15.
It's
15.
Has Mac even
£15 for one lip liner.
Imagine.
But it's a good lip liner.
It is, though. It is. And sometimes I find I haven't been able. Do you know what I had to let go of? For the longest, I've always been like, I need to find a brown that's exactly like chestnut, like that one.
Yeah.
But what I had to realize is there's other browns
Yeah.
that work. It's just not the same, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like the Morphe one's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've heard the Morphe
Yeah, the Morphe one's good. The
Yeah.
Kiko one's good. Who else? NYX one's pretty decent too.
Oh, yeah. I need to invest in more lip liners, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you know which one's really nice? Makeup Revolution have this one called TGI Friday. It's like a crayon kind of velvet one. So it's kind of big. So like, I don't know if you ever have issues with the pencil and like it being too sharp. So with this one, it's kind of like a crayon basically.
Oh, right. So
but
it's like soft.
Yeah, very soft. But I quite like reddish kind of liners, like kind of like a burgundy brownie red.
Brownie red.
And then like so it's kind of have like a brownie red lip, like a gloss lip. So yeah, check it out, guys.
Do you prefer glossy lips or matte lips?
Gloss all the time because my lips are dry.
Glossy.
Glossy,
Yeah,
same.
My lips
I
are very dry.
But when we went through that matte lip season, I really went for it.
Oh, yeah, me
I
too.
went overboard. I went overboard.
Don't you think it's crazy that we were doing? Well, I don't know if you lot were. I was doing purple lip.
Yeah,
green.
Yeah.
I've seen old pictures of myself.
me
I'm
too.
like, fucking hell.
Red, different shades of pink.
Different pink.
Yeah, pink.
Hot pink.
Hot pink, light pink.
Light pink.
And I didn't
For
even
shopping.
think to wear a lip liner either. I was like,
Yeah, same.
Damn. That's what even the logo of the podcast, my lips are purple.
oh,
That is so funny.
Because I was wearing, because the girl who did our logo, she basically did it off her picture.
Oh, we should actually post them. Actually, the pictures that our logo is based on.
I don't even. You're probably in an email.
We'll
Yeah.
put that somewhere.
Yeah, I was wearing purple lipstick.
Mm.
It was Sephora.
Can you imagine wearing that now? Wow.
People will say, people will just, people are like, it's not giving.
It's not giving.
I also like, but the thing is, people should own it. If you want to rock it, yeah. Because I remember I saw someone online saying something like, I think she said something like red gloss is yucky. I said,
Red gloss.
somebody.
I don't think I've seen red gloss.
Is
it a thing now?
It's like, it's kind of like what I wear.
I know lip stains are becoming like the new
Yeah,
thing. 'Cause
yeah.
you know Rihanna
Yeah.
Fenty's got this
Yeah.
new lip stain.
Mhm.
And I actually want to try it, but then I'm like,
Stain.
yeah.
The Sephora ones are kind of big. Yeah, I think they're actually a lip stain, the Sephora ones. Apparently Sephora's coming to
What?
the UK.
Yeah, why? I was like, why are you doing a lot about Sephora? What's going on?
Oh,
how have you been buying?
Whenever I go to France,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I always
right.
go in there.
Fair
yeah.
enough, fair enough.
Oh,
But
apparently
apparently-
go to France.
Not often. I haven't been there in
Oh.
years. Maybe like
Alright.
2019. But every time I go, I always stock up on all their lips.
Mm.
Like I still use it, like here and there. Like it's like a really nice. It's got good stain power. It's similar to the Anastasia. No. Kat Von D.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And it's very similar. Basically, do you guys remember the Colourpop hype?
oh yeah.
It's similar to that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
better because that Colourpop was cracky.
Yeah.
However, I think I was buying fakes off eBay.
I think a lot of people did that.
What was that? The hypes of things. It's crazy because I remember
know.
Kylie had her lip thing, and I remember our friend Ikram bought it. I remember she spent some stupid amount, and I said, "You can go to NYX,
Yeah.
but you just want to be a part of the fun, don't you?"
That's how it works. FOMO and marketing. Yeah, you just
What's
wanna
popping
keep
right
up.
now that everyone's gotten onto?
Do you know what? I think makeup has like evolved so much
Yeah.
that I think people can go anywhere and find a decent product.
Oh, definitely.
People don't feel special.
Yeah, like I think the last like hyped up thing was the Charlotte Tilbury, the spray.
Yeah.
I think that's the most recent one that I can think of. But I think other than that, people aren't really.
Yeah, I can't really think of.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think people are doing what's best for them. Like if you've got glowy skin or dry skin. I've seen people rave about the Rare Beauty Selena Gomez's brand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a package for that in PR.
Let us know how it goes.
It's quite good actually. I like the lip glosses are really nice.
Oh really?
Yeah, really nice. Consistency is really nice. But I think there's like this liquid blush.
The blush, that's the one that's going viral.
Yeah, I need to try that actually. I've
Please
got it
let
at
us know.
home.
Let us
Yeah, I'll
know.
try it.
Are you gonna put it underneath your foundation as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I don't know. You know, like I don't know how girls.
Have you seen them trends?
Yeah, I've seen.
Okay,
and
Shola,
it's
since
like-
you're an influencer, tell us the truth.
I'm scared to try it.
Why are you people doing this?
scared
Shola,
to
tell us
try
the
it.
truth.
I don't know why they're doing it. When I find them, it's on site because these girls
Not on site.
And then the brows as well. You know the feathery brows.
I love it.
I'm still trying to perfect mine. Like it's so hard.
I like it, you know.
Yeah.
What products do you use?
So I use this it's like a Revolution brow gel.
Okay.
So I use that, and I've got this Clinique brow pencil that I use. Like it's really thin, so you can really get the lines in. The strokes. But it's so hard because I still lack a bit of definition in my brows as well.
But don't you guys get triggered when you do makeup? Wait, actually, you're an expert, and Jazz is basically an MUA. But like when I do makeup, I always think of what the girls say. I always get triggered. Basically, I was covering up my brows, and I remember Ruffle said, "I hate when people do that." I said, "Yeah." No, because because I remember obviously Rob was like basically MUA. She's like, you people need to leave that in 2000. And I said,
But then you just have to do what you like.
But then when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm saying, I look like I'm in 2008. Like, you know, or the other, like, but what I realized is some of the things the girls are saying is true. Like, I always used to use a beauty blender to do my concealer.
Yeah, I still use a beauty blender.
Oh, I don't know why it's not working for me. But for some reason, I will get like dark marks. Like it would go dark.
Like patchy.
Yeah.
You're pressing too hard.
I knew that I was doing that to myself though.
So do you wet your beauty blender as well?
Sometimes no.
Oh, what do you think? What's the...
But now I use a brush. Brush is better.
To get the best like smoothness, what do you think? Wet or dry?
I kind of change. Like I've gone back and forth. I'm like, do I prefer a brush? Do I prefer the beauty blender? Because I would say wet it, but not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
So what I do is I just spray it with a bit of fixing spray on the blender.
See, I can't do that.
Blender
because I'm like, that's £2.
No, but I watched the video of you getting ready for the concert and you was spraying too much.
Wow.
You were spraying
wasting the product.
That's why I was screaming in my room, Charlotte! Charlotte, you. Because that bottle is expensive. I even used to go and rebuy it. Okay, so I just do a little bit.
Yeah,
little bit.
I
then just use a towel to like dry it up as well a little bit. So it's just damp, not too wet.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise it will get patchy if it's too wet or if it's too dry. That's what I found.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's dry, it's just gonna take off the product.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna take off what you put on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why it went quiet. Do you know what? I actually have some topics. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm not my usual self. Basically, I'm coming down with a cold.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hope it's not COVID.
Girl, I hope not. I hope not. For you lot's sake too.
Because that's how it usually starts.
Isn't it?
That's the thing. Everything these days, you just think, is it COVID?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's crazy that we lived through a pandemic? Like I keep forgetting that we were all inside for 2 years.
2 years. That's crazy.
I just can't believe. I just can't believe what it was in the beginning. I can't believe there was actually a time where no one left their house.
I know.
And we were literally told you can only go outside for half an hour. Like,
that's crazy, isn't it?
Proper crazy.
That is
proper
madness.
And because we've never experienced things like that, I remember people around me were like, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Like, who's linking up today? I said, linking. I've never heard of this COVID thing before. I was generally thinking this is like, when it got serious, I was like, this is similar to the bubonic plague. Like, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. But did you learn anything about yourself through COVID? Like, through that 2 years?
No, not really.
Or, did you implement any new things to your life? Like, whether it be walking or...
Did you start baking the banana breads like
I really
everyone
didn't,
else?
And just live life normally.
I was just I think I was just enjoying, like,
what?
No, I think lockdown. You know, when the time that no one could leave, like, I think it was
that was the first
like
lockdown.
April 2020 to like May or June. That was like enjoyment for me. I was just at home chilling.
Oh, you more introverted?
Kind of, yeah.
Or you like your own company?
Yeah, I like my own company, but it depends. Like, I do like to go out as well. And stuff. Like, in my family, I'm like, the crazy one, the one that likes to go out. But yeah, so I was really enjoying it. Like, I was at home drinking wine, cooking for myself, for my sister. Like, it was just fun. Like, I just had a good time at home. And I think maybe because prior to that, I was working a lot as well. So I think that break for me was needed. It was needed. So, and then I had to go back to work. I was like, oh man.
What, back in the office?
Yeah, in the office. So I worked in the office through the pandemic.
But what solicitor work do you need?
Because we all had our own offices. So they were like, we're basically self-isolating in your office anyway. So come into the office. Yeah. So from June 2020, I was in the office. I've been in the office. So, everybody was working from home, working from home. No, I wasn't doing that.
I'm so sorry. Can you do work from home now with your...
Oh, yeah. So my new job, I get to work from home 3 days a week. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah.
Lovely.
Because I feel like then I can enjoy my
your
house.
Your house. Yeah.
Because when I come back from work, I'm literally tired.
You sleep. You don't get to enjoy the house.
Yeah, that's it. I just eat, watch Love Island, go to bed. That's it. That's what I do. And then, but now I'll be like, okay, I can actually, because I've got an office space as well in my house, so I can actually use my
beauty
office
room,
space. Yeah,
sister room, office, bedroom.
I can actually use my office space now.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's really cute.
Yeah. So, did you guys pick up anything from like lockdown? Did you pick up any new hobbies?
I learned a few things about myself. I was just like, this pushover shit needs to stop. Like, I just had to set more boundaries with myself. What else did I learn? I learned how to do the Gamaretti Espinachi from Vapiano's.
Oh, yeah.
I was making that to the point where my brother Michael said,
no.
Relax. After he said that, I remember he said it like, I don't think he meant it to be rude.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking, I'm not making this again. Yeah, but I don't think I've not made it since.
Vic showed us on Instagram Live and our listeners said
it was Leanne. I think it was Leanne,
It looked like a
Leanne Man. Yeah, she's...
No.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I won't even forgive her for that. That was actually very rude of her. Was it Leanne? I'm pretty sure.
I'm so done. That is so funny.
I feel like we weren't roasting you on the
No,
live,
y'all were. I've not made it since. Nah, it's okay. And then I remember my friend Stephanie was like, why don't you, like, all this food that you're making, because I'm always telling her, I'm making food. She's like, why don't you put it in your story? I'm like, because someone literally says it looks like a goosey. And now I have I have a fear of posting. Now I actually have a fear of posting food that I make.
Oh.
Or even like, you know people make cute cooking videos. I'm never doing that. Because you don't know who's in their mind going, this fuck that she's using. Or, this chopping board that it goes to the things my parents has been higgy haga.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, this kind of bowl is stained or it's not giving black girl luxury or...
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Black girl luxury. That's a thing now as well.
What do you think about it?
I feel like the black girls in luxury are really gonna hate me for this. But
I just feel like make sure you're okay. Rock and roll.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know how to. What do you guys think about it? Let me hear your thoughts first.
Black girl lux. Do you know what? I just want to know when it happened and why. just because I felt like what made like influencers so special is that
being relatable.
Yeah,
Thank you.
being relatable and being like literally. I remember watching Beauty by JJ, and she would be like, "Yeah, I'm using this MAC product, blah blah blah." Obviously, MAC was a bit, a bit of coin when I was that age, but still, if I really wanted to, I could go out. The bundles that she would wear, I could buy the same bundles as by JJ.
I tell you all the time, this Jasmine girl's been rich. That Beauty by JJ, I remember it was Mary something.
Yeah.
And I remember I looked at her and said, I'm going to buy for graduation.
No,
£500.
Oh no!
I took myself to Ali.
No. The thing is, I remember buying it, and it was like 55 pounds per bundle. Obviously, that was a lot of money, and I bought 3 bundles. But I was like, okay, like maybe this is reasonable. It did go up, but I just remembered that was what influencing was to me, and that's why I kind of related to them. But now, when I'm seeing you in this fine dress, and then I click on it, and it's saying £480 for this dress, I'm like,
this is why I said they're gonna hate me, because I feel like it's just too much. I feel like the whole point of being, like, for me, influencing, is like your followers can't afford that. Really and truly, they can't. And I feel like that's why, for me, I don't try to do too much, luxury this, luxury that. Don't get me wrong, like, I can afford it if I wanted to, but it's like, really and truly, people that are following me, they're young girls. Like, they're all just, they can't really afford it, or perhaps find an alternative for them to
I think I agree with the
and
alternative.
then you'll see on their story, swipe up for this dress, and it's like you said, £400, or swipe up for this shoe, £700. What uni girl is gonna buy a shoe for £700? Really and truly, it's nice to see, obviously, black girls, luxury this and luxury that. It's nice, but I feel like for me as an influencer, you should be able to be relatable, and I think the influencers that I do follow, I feel like I relate to them.
Got you.
Do you
know
what
what?
I mean?
I would argue, to be the devil's advocate. Let me reword that. How do you say that in a good way? The angels, the cheeky angel.
Yeah.
That when you're influenced, as you know, like when you get to a place, you're like, okay, I'm making really good money off of this. Like, I can afford. I don't have to go to Ego and buy the dupes of Amina Muaddi. I can buy Amina. Yeah. So why should I not? Why should I deprive myself of Amina?
I mean, that's like I said, find alternatives for the girls.
I definitely agree. But should I now minimize my lifestyle? I should now buy Fiat 500 instead of my AMG.
Yeah. No,
like,
obviously not. Don't do that.
I no, because I get it, but I think some people have blown, and it's like, I don't want that lifestyle. I want to do black girl lux to the core. I don't even want to, and it's kind of like, if you don't find me relatable, kind of unfollow sort of thing.
But do you think it makes
But then those are the people that are paying your bills. Do you see what I mean?
True,
so it's like,
it's a sticky one.
Yeah, it's hard, because I get it. Like, I'm at that point where I'm just like, actually, I want to buy that Gucci bag, or I want to buy that.
But do you find yourself stopping just because?
Sometimes, no, not.
But you don't have to show us the bag.
No, not stopping myself. But sometimes I'm like, can I? Like, is it that deep? Like, is it really, really that deep? Sometimes I have to just, rein it in a little bit. But sometimes it's like, sometimes I can have maybe a Prada bag. And I'm in Pretty Little Thing and Primark. Do you know what I mean? Like, mix it up. It doesn't have to be full on,
that's
expensive.
That's what I think as well. Like, I can see like your growth and like how you've like built up your wealth and all of that. But it's like, if now, like, if I followed you and you were doing Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, RIP, all of that stuff, and then it's like, now all I'm seeing is
Amina,
Prada, Gucci. I've even seen influencers saying, these are must-have boots.
I'll never
and that's Vic sent it to me.
I'll never forget.
And the boots were £800.
I said, never forget that.
Excuse me.
This is why I said they would hate me, because it's like, it's not must-have.
It's not must-have at all.
It's not.
At all. And I'm not being funny. I know a lot of you are expensing your stuff as well. So you're not even buying it.
Yes. And they came for me for this on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw.
Really?
So I didn't realize that renting designers was a thing. Like,
sustainable.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was actually a thing. Like, people actually rent, clothes, like even like jewelry and stuff. I didn't realize that it was a thing. So I tweeted something like, I can't even remember what I said. Something like, So I heard that the girls are, renting designers for like pictures and stuff for Instagram.
Mhm.
I didn't realize it was that deep or something like that.
Mm.
Come and see the way the girls came from. You're an influencer. You should know that this is what the girls are doing. And I'm just like, me, I didn't know. I just, if I can
Twitter's
afford
hell,
it, I
bro.
buy it and that's it. If I can't
Yeah.
afford it, I find a dupe. Full stop.
No, I hear you. I think we're finished. I
Yeah.
think we're finished. I actually do like the idea of renting bags. So there's a thing called Cuckoo and Her and some other place. I've not actually used it, but I like the idea because I remember this girl called Chintzia. She said, I'm renting this Gucci bag. It then gives me a feel if I like it or not. Then, because you're not going to go and... So I like that.
Yeah, that
and I
makes
also
sense.
think, again, red carpets.
100%.
There's so many
because
big events.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that people rent stuff for like big events.
Yeah, because
I genuinely didn't know.
Because you'll just be spending £500.
I just thought people bought the stuff
No, a
and
lot of
would.
times, no.
Yeah.
But what I will say, I do agree on you with the fact that you're now got the bag for the pics. But I don't blame the girls because it's like, I need to look the part in order for people to follow me because again, when I mean it, we're finished.
Yeah.
You would rather follow the Gucci bag than follow the ego. So we are as a collective, we're finished.
Yeah.
And no, you are right because people feel pressured. Oh my God, if I can't buy it, at least
That's the thing.
now
I
I'm
think
going to
it's
rent
pressure.
it.
Yeah.
And some people might not even tag the rental. Again, we're now finding ourselves in that vicious cycle thinking, oh my God, everyone's got the Gucci bag. I don't have it.
Exactly.
Why am I
That's the
maintaining
thing.
this ego? Sorry, ego, I'm giving you mere free press.
Yeah. I think that's my issue. It's like you're basically selling this lifestyle that isn't real to your followers who now think that, oh my God, she's got this new Chanel bag. I need to go and buy it kind of thing. I need to save all my pocket money to go and buy it.
Chanel
but
as well.
they don't know that it's rented. They don't know that you've rented it for the week just to take pictures for the Instagram to look the part. So it's like you're almost kind of, obviously like you want to look the part, but then it's like the people that followed you when you were, carrying your PLT bag, they now think that this is what I need to do now. And it's like a cycle of just everybody thinking that everybody needs to do this and do that. But really and truly, it's not that deep.
But I love the fact that you said it's not that deep. It really, in the nutshell, it's not that deep. Because that bag is going to go out of season very, very quickly. Especially, and I was saying this to my friend, like, it's crazy how designer bags, I could be wrong, like, please correct me, because I know you probably definitely have more fashion expertise than I do, but like Jacquemus bags, all these cute bags that are more affordable, they come into season and they go out so quickly. And I find it so crazy.
Yeah.
But I still feel like if you like it, rock it. Shana.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got one, but I hardly even wear it now because I think, nobody's really wearing it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn it, I spent all that money.
You can sell it, and get some good
I could
profit.
sell it.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
just like,
Sell it.
spend all that money. Even one Prada, those chunky Prada trainers that people, I went to go and buy it. I only wore it once.
What Prada
No
trainers?
way. The Burna Boy ones.
Oh, and no one was wearing it anymore. I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
did you get it in
I spent all
lockdown?
that money. I got it before lockdown.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm like, I need to sell it now. That's why I say it's not that deep.
You have to ask yourself, do I like this or is it trending? I've had to ask myself so many times.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've literally about to buy something and I'm like, I've caught myself and I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, chill.
Yeah.
In fact, relax. Because I don't have the funds.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think, and again, it's like, like these influencers, they're in a position where, they're expensing this stuff. Like they are claiming it back as tax from HMRC. But we're thinking there's other young girls that are thinking, I'm gonna Klarna this. I'm gonna break my back to try and buy this bag. And it's like,
that's what I mean.
But I do think sometimes, again, being the cheeky angel, you do have to see what some of your favorite influencers or celebrities are doing. If they're doing hashtag ad orders, they're making the bang. They're not making a normal salary. They're not making 30 grand.
Yeah.
They're not making. So you have to sometimes put that in perspective. Because I think
100%.
sometimes, I do think, like I said it before, I think sometimes us UK girls, we're chasing the Jada Waders. And I love them. I think they're so much fun. But it's like, your man's ain't Lil Baby. Or whoever's not got the cash like that. So I think, but I don't know, it's such an awkward one. Because sometimes I don't blame us as individuals or even sometimes I don't know, who's the responsibility lies? Maybe the influencers, isn't
I
it?
don't even know.
Charlotte, don't be scared. Say the truth.
I don't know. I thought Yeah, like you said, like the girls can claim it back as expenses, and a lot of younger girls don't know that. They don't know that.
That's true.
That's how it goes. Like me, anything is expenses these days. As an influencer, you can claim anything as expenses, really. Like me doing up my dressing room, that's expensive. I'm doing it up so I can make content. Do you know what I mean? So things that I'm buying, I can, but people don't know that. Like you said, it's like you're selling this not dream, but you know what I mean? This lifestyle. But a lot of people, a lot of your followers don't know how it actually goes down.
Realistically, is it not high time that we should kick influencer culture? I mean, sorry, not to ruin your bag.
No, you can't.
But like, because if we're selling,
she's stable.
Yeah,
She's
stability.
I'm okay.
Because if we're literally selling a lifestyle to that point, it's like what we and in this cost of living, this crisis,
exactly.
What are we doing?
But that is exactly what influencing is. You're selling something. You're selling a lifestyle. And especially now that there's sort of been a move from beauty influencing or fashion influencing, and it's like now it's about personality. So it's like you are selling more than just the products that you're using. You're selling a whole lifestyle. So I mean, does it fit in this new cost of living crisis that we're going through?
Absolutely does not.
Absolutely does not. But at the same time, they're thinking, this is my job.
Do you know what? Yeah,
I'm about to lose my job.
I'm about to lose my job. This is my job. I never really get like, when influencers post or when celebrities post things, like I never feel like, envious or stuff. But there was 2 times where I thought, I hate my life. Remember Jasmine? This girl, shout out to her, she's working hard as influencer. She had a car, 19 plates. Now she's got 22. I said to Jasmine, I hate my life. My car is a tin. And you know what? I work hard. I actually do work hard.
Yeah, you do.
But I can't afford even 19.
My car is in the garage and I can't afford to get it out because I can't afford to fix it. I haven't driven my car in months.
Wow. It's not easy.
But it's
do you know another thing as well? This is a side note, but I literally broke down. Well, I cried a little bit to Jazz about, do you remember Millie and Liam of Love Island when they got their house? So I got a notification from my phone saying Millie and Liam bought a house from Love Island. This was like maybe 5 months after. I started crying to Jazz because I was like, this process has been so hard for me. And these people are able to just... And I never get that. When people buy a house, I'm like, happy for them, cool. Even if they said their mum and dad bought to give them money, I'm happy for you, good. But this time I broke down because I just thought, why is it so easy? And when I went home, I was really crying. I don't know. I maybe just triggered something in me. But I was really crying.
It is hard though. I had moments like that as well.
Because I was like, it's not even that they bought a house. They bought a big ass yard. But remember Jasmine was saying, they're white people. Jasmine was like, they're white.
That's true though. You have to take that into account.
Like they literally walked out of Love Island and was securing like big deals. Big deals. Like, of course they'll be able to afford a house.
Mad.
Also, what was the process like for you?
So, do you know what? I'll start with this flat because if I go into that one, it'll be too long. But I started in December and I got a really, really good mortgage advisor. His name's called David Goslin. Guys, if you want his contact, please DM me. I'll give it to you. He's really, really good. That's the only person I'm recommended. He was really, really good. He got the application done within like a week, maybe even a few days. And then, from December, everything went through. December. Last week, November, December, everything went through. And then now this is the issue with the solicitors. The solicitors were so slow. Both solicitors were slow. Both of them were sleeping.
Quite a lot.
Both of them were sleeping on the job. As in, my solicitor was like, we can get this all done by the end of Jan. I was like, beautiful. Started talking to builders, started looking at things, started going to rent. Delays. To the point where I even had to start looking at other properties because I didn't want to focus on it. Because basically I had a property that fell through before and I didn't even want to even think. After February, I was like, I don't want to even imagine this is my property anymore. I don't want to get attached. So I was just like, whatever. I would call the solicitor every day, hardly any updates. Even called the other solicitor. They were like, legally, you shouldn't be calling us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was still looking at loads of other properties, but then holding on hope with this one. And it finally went through at the end of May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's quite long.
Yeah, it was very, very long. Very long.
5
My solicitor
months.
solicitor was really, really lazy.
Oh, wow.
She said to me, you must know, you sign the documents, you get a witness to sign it.
Yeah.
I sent that ages ago to her.
Oh no.
3 days before completing, she said, "Oh, where have you sent the documents?"
Oh my God.
I said,
that's really bad.
I said, "Which one?" She said, "Oh, she sent me." I said, "I'm pretty sure I sent that to you." She goes, "Oh, I can't find it here."
Oh no.
So I said, "Okay, cool." So I said, "Does this mean that completion is going to be pushed back?" And she said, she didn't reply. Then I get her email on the day of completion. She's on holiday.
Oh my God.
I just said,
no, that is really bad.
yeah, it was really bad.
That's bad.
No, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic was even saying that I'm going to take a day off work and travel down there.
Yeah, South London.
So, so I can talk to her in
was
person.
it in South London?
Yeah, her practice was in South London. Yeah. And it was upsetting because because I had another solicitor had to leave, and I even had to pay that guy £900 to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And like when my mortgage advisor was like, I don't think that's
sometimes you do have to check reviews for
Yeah.
the solicitors that you use though, because the firm I work in now, within like 3 months is like the standard. Like you have to get it. Like if you don't get it done within, we usually say to clients between 8 to 12 weeks. If you don't get it done by then, a partner will be looking at your files like, why is it taking so long? If you don't exchange contracts, you don't pay us anything. So that's £900. That's a lot. Wow.
The other one before was he was really shit. But I remember I was speaking to Jazz, like they're both shit. And then Jazz was like, no, I think this one's the worst. Like this current one. Because the other one before, he was very lazy as well. So the other issue, guys, sometimes when I talk about this stuff, I'm like, I hope I'm not boring you guys. Like, but the other one before, basically, there was an issue with the ground rent. You know, I don't know if you know about it. You maybe
I think rent service charge.
They said something like, in this country, like after 5 years, it can't increase. Do you know, it's such. I blocked most of these things out that I don't even want to remember it. But it was something like, the ground rent goes up every 5 years.
Yeah, so it depends on the lease, whatever's in the lease. Sometimes it's like it'll go up every 5 years, depending on how much ground rent you're paying. Sometimes it's like every 20 years or every 10 years.
The landlord didn't want to change it.
Oh no, yeah, that causes so much delays as well.
That was the issue. So and because the property I was going to buy, basically, a woman and a man fell in love in the flats. So
they met in the block.
They met in the block. So I was in one flat and he was in the other flat above. So because they were both selling at the same time, it was kind of like what happened here would happen there. You know, vice versa. So they were already ahead of me, and they had two lenders that would lend to them out of the whole high street, only 2.
Wow,
and they accepted it. So in my case, the landlord was like, well, if someone upstairs they've got their lenders, so why don't you go with those lenders?
It doesn't work.
And I was like, I've literally my entire life I've been working to have really, really good credit so I could be available to the best offers, and you just want to stick me with 2.
Nah, man.
I was like, yeah, no, this is. And my mortgage advisor was like, I don't think this is a good
property.
Yeah, and I was really gutted because it was literally my dream property. It was on my vision board and everything. I didn't even know it was on my vision board. It's been on my vision board since I was like 2016.
Oh wow,
crazy.
Yeah,
but you know, God's plan. So now I got Fixer Upper, which is better because I could put down 10% as opposed to before 15. Again, what you were saying about affordability, I think that's the hardest bit.
So hard.
I think that's the hardest bit. I think this country,
and I feel like people don't talk about it a lot enough. Yeah. So that people understand. People think that, I find a house 10%, that's it. I just need to save 10%. It doesn't work like that.
I thought that too.
Yeah.
I really thought that. Like, this country is nasty. And I remember I saw, before lockdown, I saw an article about it, and I remember thinking, there is absolutely no way people are affording it, because you have to be around 50. When people are buying like 50k, when people are buying houses and stuff, I'm like, so how did you do it on a 30k salary? And like, what I realized is maybe people are partnering up with people, and just all sorts of different things. What I wish I did was taking my freelance career a lot serious and then have more money. I wish I did that from the jump, and because I was kind of like, I've always kind of like been in freelance, gone out, been in freelance, gone out. If I had just kind of like just kept my accounts opened, then I would have had like maybe 3 years where let's say even if I was making like 10K, adding on to my my salary, it would have helped.
It would have
so
helped
much,
100%,
so much. So that's something that I wish I had done. But hey, free advice for anyone listening. And I know a lot of people have done that. Like a lot of people I've spoken to now, they've used their business accounts to
definitely
add on.
Yeah, that's what I did. So it was a combination of like influencing and my law job together that helped me to be able to get a house on my own, like a 3-bedroom house. There's no way I would have been able to do it by myself if I had just one job, basically. Yeah, this country it's ridiculous. And then like with affordability as well, it's like you can pay you have enough salary to pay it every month, like the mortgage payments, but it's to do with like what you have, your outgoing and it's just a long like process that's been complicated because it's like, if I can pay the monthly mortgage payments every month, why is it that I can't get a mortgage? Like some people literally can't get a mortgage.
So sad.
Because of affordability. It's really sad.
I think, so you've been in that field. Do you ever hear conversations about maybe they're going to change it or?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I think
just
that's
the
so
banks.
wicked.
Yeah, that's just how the banks are. And it's getting worse and worse now.
I think they do it on purpose as well. They're not trying to have everyone be able to buy a house. That's just the reality because they want people to be tenants.
Yeah.
Also, guys, you can do 5%. I know people talk about it, but I don't think people talk about it enough that you can actually do 5%.
You can do 5%.
And that's helped a lot of people get on there.
And you can buy with people as well. Like I know people who buy with their siblings because they can't afford it. So for instance, if I couldn't afford to buy my house by myself, my sister could have been somebody else who's added on to the mortgage, but not the actual legal work. So like I have clients who their parents will be added onto the mortgage, so just so they can afford it, but then their parents don't actually own the house. There's two separate things.
I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah,
because
I think a lot of people don't know that they can have a mortgage application where there's people there so that they can afford the mortgage for the house and then have the legal work in just their own name. So you will own the property by yourself. And I think a lot of people don't know that there's that separation that they can do. But yeah, go on.
No, I was definitely thinking about doing that because again, it was when I read that article and I started to think something ain't adding up. Everybody's showing keys, but something ain't adding up. Like a lot of it, like 30K. Something ain't, what's the truth? Because you said you put down 10 or 15. What's the damn truth? And then I started to really research and look into it. And I wrote about it on Twitter and I just said, oh, like guys, what's really going on here? Are people teaming up with their parents or their mum or what's going on? And a lot of people, I got a lot of advice. Some people said, yep, did that. Teamed up with a friend, teamed up with... Some people, what they do is like they team up and then they'll be like, okay, I put your name's on it. Actually, is this even legal to say? Let me not say that one. But I can't remember why I didn't go with my mum. I think it was because I could do it by myself. But if I was, but I think it was when I was looking at houses. So when the first flat fell through, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to buy a house. I was like, this is ridiculous. But then I was like, no, let me just manage this flat. Because
the best thing to do is to get on the property ladder. Like, even like the people I work with, they're like, even if it's a 1 bed, even if it's a 2 bed, because at the end of the day, it's going to appreciate. And you're able to kind of move into another house. So for example, now I had a little breakdown like 3 weeks ago. I was like, guys, I'm going to sell my house. I was crying to my sisters. I was like, I'm going to sell this house. I'm lonely. Like I'm by myself all the time. I want to buy somewhere. Like I was thinking to buy somewhere closer to London. So like maybe closer to my friends. And I was like, oh, now I have to start saving for a deposit. And then I spoke to someone at work. They were like, no, you don't need to save for a deposit. The whole point of getting on the property ladder is that you're able to kind of do like a swap. So if you're buying the same house that's the same price as another house that you want to buy, it's almost like you're swapping. And then all you need is, obviously, if your house is appreciated, you can use that money, like the equity, to pay for your stamp duty. So you don't actually have to save that much to buy another house. And I was like, a lot of people probably don't even know that as well. And and some people would be like, oh, I don't want to buy a flat, so I'm going to save so much just so I can buy a house. But it's like, first of all, to get on the property ladder, and then if you do want to buy a house, you can actually do that within a year or two of actually buying the flat. And I think a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. I had a comment like, oh, why are you buying a flat? I'm thinking, there is no option.
Yeah.
Like people are
also, it's a seller's market right now. There's hardly any like really good properties out there. So yeah, even if it's a flat
because people are, the stamp duty, the ground rent
ladder.
I'm thinking, you're not rich. This is I've never, please.
Yeah.
So what would you both advise people that are looking to getting a property, being a homeowner? I mean, you did mention the affordability.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that would be a point of like getting rid of unnecessary expenditure or...
Nah, man, that's not really... I know like there was a thing on Twitter, it was like, oh yeah, don't pay for the gym, don't buy your Starbucks. That's rubbish.
Yeah.
If it's big money coming out of your account every month, like for example, that Mercedes AMG that I was driving.
Yeah, the AMG, brother.
Red interiors, everything. I thought I was
That's
cool.
my dream car. Ask Jasmine.
Oh, is it? Yeah. That's the one I returned. I said, okay. The guy said, yeah, your monthly payments.
How much was the
paying 300 and something pounds for every month.
Ooh.
I could afford it, and I could afford to pay my monthly payments even for a mortgage as well. But he was like, the banks are not going to see it like that. They need to know that although you can pay your mortgage payments, you have money left over every month just in case. That's what the banks want to see. So what I would say is, if you have like big payments like that, anything over maybe I'd say £200, you might want to just get rid of it. Don't get rid of like gym. That's like what, 15, 10 pounds, 30 pounds every month. That's nothing basically. But anything over like 200 pounds, like my law school payments was 300 and something pounds as well. So I had like that's alone was like 700 pounds coming out of my account. So he was like, if you can get rid of that, like that will really help you a lot. So yeah, I would say anything, if you're paying for anything every month that's over £200, try and get rid of it if you can. In terms of affordability.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with what you said, like having money left over. So I think, I don't know, because sometimes I'm like, is it that deep? Because I'm like, having money left over, but can you be in your overdraft? And I don't know. I don't really know. To be fair, I don't know. I'm not a legal expert. I'm not. Shola knows more than me.
Yeah, but, I think the main thing is the banks want to see that you have your mortgage payments can come out of your account. Yeah. So for example, if your mortgage payment is £700 per month, they want to see that 700, even though you pay £700, you still have over £700 in your account. That's what I did. So that's what they want to see basically.
What I did was, for like 6 months, or when I knew, okay, I'm starting this process serious, I was just really good at my account. So I was like, I reduced Deliveroo just so it looked like I had like a good chunk, like I don't know, like 700 left over, so it looks that way. Even though in theory I would have spent all of that.
Yeah, of course. Life is too short.
I would have spent it all. But yeah, I think it's just being good, especially when you're giving them the records of the 3 months of they want to see your statement. So make it look as sexy as possible. Make it look like you've got as much left over, like you're really good with your spending.
Yeah.
But I also advise people, because I had a lot of people message me after I said I bought. I would just honestly just say, just start now.
Yeah.
Because I think I said on the podcast, I probably could have done this maybe 3 years ago. Maybe but I was kind of like, I'm waiting until I had all the money. But if like what Shola said, like when she went to that person, she was able to get all the advice. If you sometimes wait until you have the money, then it's like another year has passed. So it's just go and speak to anyone. Like, go and speak to the bank. And also don't be scared, like, okay, I'm not in a position. It doesn't matter. They don't have to know.
Exactly.
And also start looking around, have a feel of areas. And because sometimes a lot of people are like, to be fair, what I'll say for me, a lot of people have asked me, oh my God, I can't believe you moved to Essex, not knowing that I'm actually from there. So it's a very easy transition for me. Like I literally live in the same area, like the same county. So
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to live in Essex. Like, so it's not like, oh, I'm a Londoner, born and bred, and like I have to. I'm now.
You're moving out.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm losing my community. Not really for me. So that's why I kind of feel a bit sorry for people, because I know a lot of people. Like, I don't want to move to Essex, but like where I live, there's a lot of black people there.
Yeah, same. I've always lived in Kent, so I bought in Kent. So yeah.
But I do feel sorry for people.
Yeah,
like, I do think that's a real
same.
thing that a lot of people, it's a hurdle that a lot of people can't really get over. And I completely get it. But then again, that's where the 5% comes in. And what Shola was saying, perhaps a one bed. If you but at the same time,
honestly, the most important thing is literally getting on the property ladder. You need to understand that whatever you buy will always appreciate. And right now, the prices of properties like keep going up. If you bought a house, for example, like my mom bought a house years and years ago. Her deposit was 8K, by the way.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Like I saw the paperwork. I said, "Mommy, how?" Anyways, she bought a house, and it's basically tripled now, and she's selling it. So whatever you buy, you will always have equity on the house, so or the flat, whatever it is, even if it's a one bed. The most important thing is getting on the property ladder. And say for instance, you get a one bed, maybe now in the next year or two, you'll probably be able to get a 2-bedroom house with the equity that you've got on that one bed flat. So yeah, and also start saving now. Save as much as you can. Don't think, oh, I need to have some sort of like a diagram of, what I'm going to save here, what I'm going to do here. Like, just save as much as you can. Don't deprive yourself of like things that you love to do as well. Because that's one thing. And like a lot of people were asking me when I bought my house, oh, did you stop doing this? No, I still went on holidays. I still did things that made me happy, because guess what? Life is too short, and just save as much as you can. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'd also say like take on other work. The thing is, I don't think these advice I'm giving sounds glamorous.
No, but
because I swear to God, I'm so happy that we have a safe place with our podcast. Because if this lands on Twitter, they'll say you want to eat noodles every day to buy.
But you're right though.
But like, I think honestly, what's helped me actually, has it really?
One thing I would also say is that I know a lot of people do like freelance different things. Register it. Like, it will help. So even if you just make like 5K per year or 10K per year, don't think, oh yeah, it won't count as anything. It does count, and it helps a lot. Because I know like some girls they'll do braids and stuff, and like they won't actually account for it, but they also want to buy a house. It's like they're saving the money that they're using to do braids. We all know braids are expensive these days, but it's like if you actually put all the money together and say to HMRC, this is how much I've made. I'm also working 9 to 5. Put both together, you can afford to buy a better property. And I think a lot of people don't know that, or they just don't want to pay the tax or whatever.
But you're not paying tax on 5K.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's not. That's even a great example.
But it depends on. It depends on what your day job is, isn't it?
Hey, this country.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like nothing is for free.
Nothing is free.
So if you have a 9 to 5, whatever you earn,
they do take it into account as well. They do.
Yeah, they're taxing it.
Yeah, but in terms of like buying, it helps. That's the thing, and I think people don't know that. They just want to use just like their 9 to 5 job or whatever that they.
But it's because that's what we were taught.
Yeah, exactly. Really, people don't know that. That's what I mean.
And sometimes when I was asked financial advisors, like, "Can I use my freelance job?" They'd be like, So I'm like, "So you don't know?"
Some of them don't know.
But what I'll say as well, don't think you need a higher salary to save. Obviously, it makes sense, but like, this is me personally. Please don't come for me, please. And again, I have been living at home with my parents. But I think when I started making 25K, that's when I started saving. Because I was just like, I have this goal I want to buy. And if I don't, I remember just thinking there's no other way of it. So you better just start saving now.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be saving for a very long time. Like I generally thought I'd be like 35 until I'd properly buy. But I think you have to also consider your salary goes up.
Yeah.
And also I think one thing that's helped me is when my salary goes up, not to add
keep your expenses the same.
And also, but also I have paranoia. I don't even know if this is a good thing, because it means I don't really treat myself. So I have paranoia of like, what if I lose my job tomorrow?
I have that.
So it's like,
I have the same, I have the same like mindset. Like I think, what if something happens? And I think also the only reason I was able to like hand in my resignation without having a job is because I've been saving for a rainy day anyway. Because I get paranoid as well, like you. Like, what if something happens and I can't afford for a few months? So yeah, I have that. So just keep saving, save.
Saving.
Yeah. And don't think you, like you said, don't think you need to, be earning a certain amount to be able to save.
Yeah,
Even
and
if
also
it's a little bit. Yeah.
Also, saving is not like a linear journey. Like when I was saving, when I first started saving, I was dipping back into it. Every day I was going back in. But it's you learn, and then I remember when I got to like 27k, I started to say this. I remember I was putting 500 away, and I said, I am not touching this. If it's like for 3 months of it, do not touch it. Like try your best.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like, okay, we're not getting delivery, we're doing meal prep. It's just like, and I know it sounds like, oh, what? £20 delivery. Yes, £20 delivery can really stretch it for the week. Like if you do the meal prep and enjoy that noodles, sorry, not noodles, but maybe rice and stew, you can make funky meals nowadays.
Yeah.
It's
true. No, I completely agree. Yeah.
It's one of those awkward things like
you just have to discipline yourself not to touch it. That's the savings. Don't touch it.
But also don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't
if
feel
you do
bad.
touch it.
Yeah.
Again, life happens. Like exactly like when I lost my job in lockdown, I was like, thank God I've been saving because
now you can
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's all I can think,
So what is it they look at? Sorry, the last 3 months.
Yeah, statements. But sometimes they might ask for 6.
Yeah, they might ask for 6.
So just be good. As soon as you start, you think, okay, I want to start this journey. Just be good. So, but then I don't know, like because I remember saying to my friend Tossin, I was like, this means I got to delete ASOS for a bit. And also, I remember we were saying, don't mind them. We'll just buy on my Monzo account. So I started using my Monzo account small for things. Yeah, come and see my mortgage advisor. Can I see your statements for your Monzo? I said, how do you know I got Monzo?
For everything, even me. My credit card payment. They said, yeah, let me see the statements for that. Yeah. I said, damn it.
But he said to me, he was like, so what things do you have? Like what? I was like, I don't really have anything. Like I said, my phone bill was like, that doesn't really
that's
count.
what I said. My phone bill was like, nah. Netflix, nah.
I was like, so what does?
Like I said, big payments. If you have big payments, like I know a lot of people who've had to return their car. So for me, when I had to return my car, like it was a big deal. I was like, oh my God, like I don't like this. And then when I spoke to people, they were like, yeah, I had to do that. After I bought my house, I just went to get my car again.
Okay.
So you can do that after you get the mortgage. Like if I wanted to, or if you want to, you can go and get your car again. You can go and finance whatever you want to do. But it's just in that time when you're doing that process, you can't have it because the bank needs to know that you're responsible basically and you're going to have money left over in your account even after paying for your mortgage payments. So yeah,
it's very scary.
It is
very scary. But honestly, I would advise people, if you're really thinking I can't do this, please look at 5%.
Yeah.
Or and I know people are like, I don't know about Help to Buy, but please look at 5%, like at the very least.
But yeah, I think that's all for today.
Thank you so much.
That went so quickly.
Yeah, it did. It's been so lovely.
Thank you again.
Really enjoyed this.
Thank
you for having me.
You've been very, very insightful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
I know people are going to really like this. Because I know last time when I was talking, I was just saying bra. Rubbish. Because I think I've really suppressed so much shit. But you really come with the facts and the expertise that people are really after.
Okay, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Obviously, people will know already, but where can they find you?
Oh, yeah. So you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Sola Patronne. Do I need to spell it?
Yeah,
okay,
spell it then, please.
SOLA, Sola, and then Patronne is PATRONNE. So, and that's like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
What were people saying when you said about the handbag thing, please? The rental. Sorry, we didn't even get onto it properly.
Yeah, they were just coming on. They were just like, yeah, people rent stuff. How can you not know? That's how that's how influencers take their pictures and stuff. And
but what if I didn't know?
Well, I didn't know. I was
Twitter's
like,
not a good place.
I said sorry, you guys. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know it was a thing. I know.
But all you said is I didn't know.
Yeah, I did. I literally said I didn't know that it was a thing. Yeah. God. They really came from
Twitter's mad.
Like, it actually is. Like I've seen
they were
people
like, you're being classist. I was like, no.
Classist?
I was like, I really didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah,
honestly.
Twitter
but
left.
let's say you did though. Let's say you did know and you still thought it wasn't that deep. What then?
Exactly.
I don't know why people can't have their own opinions.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't tweet too much on Twitter, man. Because like you tweet one thing, somebody's gonna come and add Maggi, salt, and something else and make it into this big thing that you didn't even say. So yeah,
really, really scary.
Yeah.
Which platform do you prefer, or which one do you feel like, okay, I can get my point across? No one's gonna go and run
Instagram. Yeah, I feel like my followers on Instagram are so lovely. Like they're more understanding, and even when new people come, they understand. They're a bit more understanding, and YouTube as well.
Okay.
Yeah, comments on. I can't remember the last time I got like a bad comment on YouTube or Instagram.
Twitter,
but Twitter, oh my god!
But do you know what it is with Twitter? It's more so. It's like it's not even your base. Once someone retweets it, you have to think that they've got all this audience and expose.
It's true.
But I
especially when they quote tweet it and they try to make you look stupid or something, and it's like,
do you know what people do? I delete my tweet. Because now, and the thing about me, I don't give a heck. If the tweet has 10,000k or 20,000 likes, I'm deleting the tweet. I don't care. Because it's not me that you're going to be using to do your dissertation. I hate when people do that.
Yeah, same.
Don't try to make me look stupid. I'm now you look stupid. There's no tweets.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tweet has been deleted.
Yes. Absolute madness. Especially with Love Island.
Oh my God. Don't get me started.
People try to make me people think I'm BBC News. No, people think I'm BBC News. I think when I tweet Love Island,
I enjoy your tweets.
Yeah, your tweets are amazing.
Like,
I think it's because you have the tick, you know. I think because you have the tick, they think,
this is BBC News.
Yeah.
At least I think.
Yeah.
Because I'll say something and like, bearing in mind, my Love Island takes are so wrong. So wrong. So many times they're so wrong. I get things so wrong. But I'm just talking like it's a TV show. Everybody can have their own opinion.
People take things on Twitter so like seriously. Me, if I see something on Twitter I don't like, I'll just scroll past it. There's no need for me to now start doing dissertation or
people do this.
It's not that deep.
People find you.
Just calm down.
It's
literally just a platform.
Speaking of Love Island, did you guys see what Andrew was doing?
Oh wait, guys, I didn't watch yesterday's one.
Don't worry then.
I didn't watch yesterday's
breastfeeding.
one.
That's what I'm going to say.
Oh no. Oh dear. They need to get him out.
No, but who should get out first? Dami,
no,
or
Andrew
or Jax.
Or Jax.
It's just
or Jay.
All of them can go. All of them can go at this point.
Again, my Love Island takes are really bad. I used to be Team Andrew.
Did you?
My takes are always bad.
But the thing is, do you know what I think? I don't think that's a bad take because Andrew didn't do anything wrong. So why would you not be? No, I mean beforehand.
No, he did. When I look at it, he did. Because
Really?
what did Tasha say? What did Tasha say?
When?
That he said, Tasha said this. What did Tasha say?
Tasha didn't say nothing.
See what I mean?
She didn't really say anything bad about him, really and truly.
You know when he was like, Tasha said this. What did Tasha say?
No, I'm talking about before Castor Moore. Andrew didn't do anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like even Castor Moore, I was still backing him.
Really?
Even
Why
when
you?
I'm telling you, I always have the worst takes.
Oh.
Do you know it's because I see myself in him?
No, but
not anymore. But.
No, but do you know what it is? And it's messed up that the producers allowed the newbies to come in and say whatever. Because ultimately, if they've come in and they've said, Tasha's been saying this about you, you know, obviously because he knows they've come in from the outside, he's gonna believe it. But, especially when his boys have already been saying she's not serious about you and this, that, and the other. I think he already had that in his head, like, oh, she must be.
For him, it's like the girls confirmed it.
Yeah.
They
But my thing is, what did she say?
Nobody
knew. Can't even tell me.
Knows.
What did she say? Nobody knows.
They didn't tell us. They didn't actually tell us.
Yeah, there
what
was
the
no
girl
substance
said.
to what they were saying.
I think the girl said she's been mugging you off, and he's taking it like, and then he's saying she's been saying all these things about me.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I'm Andrew, because I'll be like, and they've now dragged my name in the streets. They've now said that I'm a shower. They've now said that all this kind of stuffs. That's why I see myself in him, but not anymore. I think he's loose cannon.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, sis.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. Who do you want to win Love Island?
Oh, India.
Yeah. With who?
Oh, that's the thing.
You don't even
know.
care?
I don't know. No, yeah, I don't care.
No,
I
she
want
can
her to
win with Deji, you know. It's all right.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't
She
know
can
if
manage him.
Winning. I feel
she
like
can
Gemma
manage
and
him.
Luca are going to win.
Who?
Gemma and Luca.
Yeah.
Do you know?
They're
No.
really
Do you know who I think is going to win?
Ekinsu.
Ekinsu and Davide.
think?
They're going to win.
I don't like Davide.
But I like Ekinsu and Davide though.
I like them together, but I don't like Davide.
I don't think I like either of them anymore.
Really?
You don't like Ekin?
Why not?
They're
Ekin's my
Ekinsu.
queen, you know.
Yeah, that's my king, even.
Honestly.
King Ekin.
I just don't think I like anyone in the house apart from India. Yeah.
Oh.
India's really sweet.
And I
like
like Danica as well.
I like Danica.
Yeah, Danica's.
You don't leave her eyeshadow alone. Somebody can't do birthday makeup again. Leave her alone. She's been fighting all these years.
I know, right?
No, but did you see the point where? Because I remember saying this to you in our Love Island episode. I don't think they show India. They don't show moments of India.
Yeah, they don't.
We don't see her personality.
We don't see her
She's only in drama, isn't it?
Yeah, but did you see when Tasha kissed Billy? Yeah, and everybody was like jumping on Tasha, and then India pulled Tasha. Was like, leave her alone. Like, but in a kind of like cutesy way, but like leave her alone. Like leave her. Like I just feel like she's really lovely. She is.
She's
and
a sweet girl.
She's a girl's girl.
Yeah,
I hate that term, but
unlike Paige.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm gonna have to ruin. Can I ruin a little bit?
Oh, go on.
Actually, no. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Have a blessed week. Bye.
Yes, have a blessed week.
Bye, guys.